Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, which is my road to 2000 ELO. It's been a bit of a rocky start, but I think we're sort of settled in front of the camera now and being able to sort of talk while thinking about moves and thinking about our opponent's moves as well, which it's not been easy. So we're just going to keep going and we're really determined to sort of improve and step it up sooner rather than later. But thank you very much for joining in again and let's see what we could do today, okay? Right, 10 minutes. Okay, we've got the white pieces and we're going to go for the English. Okay. And the way we've been playing it lately, it's been a little bit all over the place. That's putting it lightly as well. I mean, it's been a bit of carnage. But I quite like it, getting my pieces out and developing. Okay, so now he's threatening potentially to come out with this and then come hit F2. So that's a vulnerable square. So what we could do for the time being is block off that, which also releases the bishop. Okay, so now which way do we want our bishop? Fianchetto seems like a nice little square there. G2. I like that. Right, so now he's going to do the same. And if he goes here, he can attack my queen, but I can easily defend with that, or this. So that's not too concerning. I want to go here. I like doing this. I like having these two working together. And I think it would be time to castle. So that's what I'm going to do next. Yeah. Now, what can I do now? Okay, so I could ask the question, maybe push this back and maybe go for an attack down this side here, A in the B files. He could try and, at the moment, this could go in here and then maybe onto B4, which at the moment is defended with my... Okay, so he's just trying to do this. So I think if I just push forward, which I've been guilty of in the past, is just not trying to take full advantage of the center. Right, okay, so this knight is going in an interesting direction. Right, okay, so I am safe now to push in the center, because if he takes, I can take. I'm also defending it twice. So I'm going to try and take the center. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, and then I'm going to push here. That's okay, defended once, twice. He's going to just have to go back. There's only one spot for it. Okay, and now if he goes here, then he's really sort of, I've kind of pushed him out of the game a bit. Now I think it would be sensible to maybe, see if I try and pin that and he pushes, I just have to go all the way back again, because if I went here, for example, and he pushes again, so sometimes it's good to pin, but in this situation, all he's got to do is push me away. So I don't think that's very worthwhile at all. What I might do now is try and, I might even double fianchetto and maybe try and eye up this square there. Okay, so maybe I might be pushing my pawns a little bit too much at this stage. And maybe I've got an idea of, I think it would be good to maybe centralize the rooks. I need to develop this and, oops, I need to, is that a good square? That's what I need to be thinking about. Okay, so now he's trying to come in here or here. Doesn't work for the time being. So I'm going to stick with that. Okay, so he could just be looking to come here. No, he can't because he's defended twice. Right, okay. Interesting. So I need to push this away. I don't like that pinning my queen. That's not nice. Again, he can't just go back here because if I push, he's got no other square to go to and loses a piece. Doesn't seem right. He gets... Yeah. Although saying that, okay, so he goes back. So what we're going to do for the time being is we're going to defended once, twice. We're going to push on forward. It might be risky, but my king's looking a little bit exposed, which is not great. I'm hoping, I mean, it's pretty obvious. He's going to see the fork. Okay, cool. Well, it's still a fork, actually. Hang on. Whoa, okay, interesting. So he's allowed me to put the fork in with these two, which is defended by this. However, he's also looking to do this. Now, if he goes there, he's forking my two pieces there. So I need to address that ASAP. Now, the best way of doing that is this. Or is it? Let's take a second, Jamie. Take a second. There, what about the queen? Heavily involved. And then yeah. That works for the time being. And I might, yeah, that's going to work for the time being. And then I can maybe even push my queen forward as an extra sort of cover. And then I need to get this into the game somehow. See, that's silly what I've done there. I've moved this once, and then I've moved it back again. So that's just wasting a move. But it was pretty nice with the knight move as well. Some people might just instantly think, oh, okay, fork. But you do have to be... Although saying that, maybe... No, I couldn't. If it was forking two other pieces that one wasn't my queen, then I might be inclined to sort of give it up and maybe have taken that and then taken that with check, but that wasn't the case. So okay, let's reassess what's going on there. If we push this, he kind of has to go away. Okay. Then if we do this, push it away, we are just pushing pawns. But that can come in here now. Wow. Was it trapped? No, it wasn't trapped. Okay, that is interesting. So he wants to... Am I missing something? I can't see it. Right, okay, so if I take this, he takes... Then if I go there, for example, and he takes, then I take, then he can't do it. Hang on. One. Okay, if my king wasn't exposed before, my king is super exposed now. I haven't been playing the English for a while lately, so I think I need to... Whoa, okay. Interesting. Right, so... How about... See, if I take, he puts me in check. Then I move, for example, and then he can go here, and he is just literally a second away from destroying me. So hang on, if I go here and try and exchange queens, what can he do? Shies. Oh, wait, hang on a sec. So that also, if he takes this and takes that, then my... Actually, no, it'll be too late. I've got to get that away. I've got to do... Can't check. He just kind of has to take, I think, or just back off. Maybe go there, and then if I take, he takes with check. But I will just come in there, and I'm just... I've got myself in some serious trouble here. I used to be really solid with the English, which is why I go back to it. Okay, wow. Now, if I take that, for example, he just takes my queen. So, I am in a world of hurt here. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm being silly. No, he can check me there, can't he? He can check me there. What about if I go here? And then if he checks, I'm in a lot of trouble. Wow. I might have to lose. Okay, I'm going to lose. I'll lose the rook, but it's better than losing the game. Yeah, you can't check. Wow, what a situation to get myself into. Okay, that is interesting. I can't take. I cannot take. That is really sly. Very sly. I think that's pretty much it. Wow, wow. What a bad start. Okay, let's have a little look at the game review. What was I thinking? The way I played that was just bad. Really, really bad. 70%. One blunder. Okay, so it was pretty even the whole way through. And then all of a sudden I just completely... That was all okay. I mean, there was no real issues here. Maybe I pushed my pawns a little. Yeah, this was a silly move because I just had to move back again in a second. Yeah, that was... And then, what did it want me to do here? I looked at that, but then surely you just go there, no? Oh, my bad. Okay. But then, say I go there. He takes, I take, and I can't take that because that's... Show me the moves. Show me... Hang on. Whoa, 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 hang on. Wait, whoa, whoa. Yeah. I don't know, but do you know what? Let's have a quick look. Where did it really go wrong? Okay, so it's still pretty even. It's fine there, absolutely fine. That was bad. Yeah, and the queen gets in, and then it's just... That was a one. What was the best move there? That was important. Blocking with that. Okay, I like it. Yeah, okay, that was a real big... That was a mistake moving the queen to e1. Right, okay, do you know what? That didn't happen. Let's just forget about it. And let's go again. Straight away. Let's get back on that horse. Okay. Black pieces this time. e4, e5. What are we going to do this time? Okay, we're going to go for the Rusu gambit. And we're going to get it right this time. I swear, every time I've played this, there's been a different variation. Okay, so now you push it. The best move is this. Giving up that and then coming in with a check and just causing carnage. But he doesn't do that because most people see that as the only move. From there, you couldn't have gone there or there because the queen attacks those squares. So now that is normally the most... Or okay, and when he does that, we attack this, which is defended by the queen, and then we can take back our pawn, which we lent him, but now we want it back. That's common, or that. Okay, there's that. Normally take. I take back, threatening the square there, yep. Now he could try and pin it, and if he does, I'll pin that as well, just in case he pushes that. Right, okay. That is absolutely fine. I expect him to castle. Or maybe not. I'm going to go here. Trying to eye up this square here. F2. Interesting. Castle now because there's a discovery check. Only seems right. Be very surprised if he didn't, because that is slightly concerning now. It's basically a free move, which means if I went there, he's in check, so has to defend it. Right, so we expected that. Now, if we were to push him again, he has to go there. So maybe for the time being, are we just going to push him? Is that what we're going to do? Or maybe, I should have thought about that. I should have just kept this there. He was always going to castle. Okay, so, but you know what? We are going to do that. We're going to go here. Yeah. And I don't know if we'll take, because if we take, he takes with this and opens up this F file. So I don't think we're going to take. We might, however, push this forward, and then he does take. Whoa, okay, I wasn't expecting that. Got to admit, I wasn't expecting it. Now I was thinking, okay, he's threatening this. He's threatening that, but that's defended twice. So I think if we go for this, that's absolutely fine. There is nothing wrong with that. Of course, he kind of has to take with that. And is there a way in there at some point, maybe? Wow. Threatens the queen. Interesting. Now, what am I best taking with here? Take with that, he could just swap off queens. So I think I'm going to take with this. It just seems like the right thing to do. Okay. Now. Okay, interesting. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack. I know it's action. That's silly. That's silly. Maybe I want to move this forward only because I want to keep it in line just in case anything else attacks it, but I also wanted to get it out of the pin, so potentially I can move this. Question is, where do I move it to? Wow. So he wants to come in there? Can't really. Goes in there. Wow, okay, that's a very nice square. Threatens my queen and this. So if he does do that, how can we avoid that? How can we protect that square? And you know what, if I'm being totally honest, how do we do that? Am I being blind? Right. Okay, the question is, if I was to say move this forward, and he goes there, he's only got eyes on the queen. But from there, where can he then go? So from there, he can attack that. So I kind of need to keep my queen maybe on this file, or he can go here. Doesn't do a great deal. So I am going to yeah, I'm going to move this. I'm going to move this forward. That's fine. And then I only have to move my queen. Okay, that's all right. It's okay. Right, okay, we saw it. Don't worry. Now, if he goes there, got two eyes on that. Not much of an issue, right? There was a check, but I take. If I push that forward, doesn't do a great deal. Is there any ideas of maybe sacking that? You take back with this, maybe try and get that involved and maybe try and line them all up. Okay, so he didn't want me to take that pawn, which was there. Okay, so for now, I'm more than happy to say goodbye to that knight, to be honest, because if he lets me take, then he takes back with a pawn, then I'll win a pawn. Or he could try and fork my... Okay, I thought he was going to maybe try and then obviously if you push that forward, I lose the piece or lose the... See here, this is what we thought was coming. That's absolutely fine. So we're going to move this out of the way, like we just don't care about it. Defended twice, that's all right. Also attacking this square here. He should see that. Doesn't see it. So I'm going to take with check. He's probably going to go here, because if he goes there, then I come in for another check. Yeah, so he goes there. So hang on a minute. If I go here, now where does he go? Now if I move this, my rook will be hanging. But also if I go here, for example, then I can come in there for a check. Then he has to go there. And then I can... So maybe. Think about this, Jamie. Come on. Plenty of time. Right, so hang on, Jamie. Where is this? Been doing my puzzles lately as well. Right, so if I go here, what does he do? If I go there, and I mean, I could just take back, so that's not an issue. If I go there, where's the continuation? Or shall I maybe bring this in first so he can't escape? That seems okay. Am I blundering anything? He wins a... He could take. I take. That's fine. Maybe I should have... I'm going to have to look back at this afterwards. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I looked at it. I did look. But I couldn't really see anything that was solid. Now he's got checks, which are annoying. So I kind of have to take with this. He can check me here. Yep. And then I can go here, which is fine. What does he do now? What does he do? Wow. Okay. Don't really wanna trade. But I might not have any option. I mean, I don't think that's a free pawn at the moment. I need to deal with this situation here. And at the moment, so I'm thinking, say he took, then I take back and it's an instant check again, and then I think I'm in a bit of trouble. So wow, or maybe this. Maybe that. If he takes, I'll take. I just don't want to be in a check. I do not want to be in a check. He might try and pin it. Does that work? Not massively, I don't think. Idea is maybe trying to get this on the way. Okay, now I go here. Now I've got a check on myself. Where does he go with that? Where does he go with a check? I might just, do you know what I'm going to do? I don't know if I'm going to win the endgame. So there's a check there. Does he block with this? I think that might be a mistake. Or he goes there. I thought he might try and trade things off. Okay. Now, if he checks me... Okay. So... See, this is an important rook at the moment, defending the square, because that is just game over pretty much, I think. that's just game over. One square. So I might try and trade off. And if he wants to put in another check, I'm going to try and trade off again. Or he might just try and nick that. He can just go on a sort of pawn pinching mission, but I'm going to try and push this. And then he might have to sort of back up over here. And then things get a bit interesting, but with 2.5 minutes left on the clock. This is not the way we wanted to start on a Monday. I thought we had hit a bit of form as well. I thought we had done that. Yeah, okay. Now what's he going to do? Yeah, okay, so now he's slightly concerned. So hang on a minute. If I go there threatening the queen and threatening that, say he takes with check, I take, he takes, I take, he goes there, I go there, he can't go there because he'd be in check. So let's just see how that works. I might have got this all wrong. I may have got that all wrong. No, I think I got that right. That's exactly what I think I did. Okay, so I'm going to take that with check. He has to take back. Then I'm going to take that. So now we're equal on pawns. So now he might be looking at this because it's obviously dangerous. I can just come back and defend it again. Look at these pawns. These are all over the shop. These two are nice. Those two are doubled up. I've never seen such tragic pawns in my life. Okay, cool. So if I go there for a check, does it do anything? Nope. So I think the best thing for the time being is to come back and protect that pawn. He might try and get the king round. No, he can't really because he can't back it up. So I need to get my king forward, or I need to start attacking. Okay. I'm just trying to think. Right. I was thinking if I don't know what I'm thinking. At that moment, that's defended. That's defended. So we're just going to push on forward. And we need to get round here and try and... Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. King's involved, ASAP. So now he's going to try and go there and trade off queens. And if he does, he's got the 2-on-2. So I don't know. His king can't get there that quickly. And again, if for example, he can take that with check as well. But if he takes that pawn here, he's got license to get these two pretty easily as well. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck here. And I've got 1 minute 15. He's probably looking at that as well. I can't see anything. I cannot see a thing. Oh, no. Okay. I was thinking if I could maybe go here for a check. Then obviously the queen has to take. Then I take and then I'm home. Okay. Interesting. So he goes there. That's fine. There is another check. No, there isn't. There is. There. Yeah, cool. Then he can grab that pawn. Is he going to do it? Go on, there's 1 minute left. Let's have some fun. He needs to be careful. He might just go straight back again. Okay, you can take the pawn. Take it. I've got 1 minute left. How are my bullet skills? Oh, man. The stress. Wow, okay. Interesting. Yeah. Then where? Then where? Hang on. If he goes there, that's trouble. I can maybe go back and forth. Oh, lordy lord. Okay, wasn't expecting that. I'm going to go there, protect it. Then I'm going to take that pawn. 48 seconds. Ooh, ouch. I'm going to take that. And then I'm going to put in a check if you don't go back home straight away. In fact, I'm just going to challenge a queen. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Obviously, if he takes, I'll promote. Yeah, you... What does he do here? Is there another check for him? There's no more checks. Wowzers. Wowzers, 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 wowzers. Oh my gosh. Talk about pulling it out of the fire. That is incredible. Whew. The blood pressure is... Calm. Calm. Let's have a little sip of water. Now that was kind of crazy. Game review. Okay, we got there in the end. We got it. We got it. God, blimey. Okay, 65. That wasn't great. And it started off a little bit kind of... So, yeah. That Rosu gambit. Okay, did fine. Everything was working. Everything was... I liked all of this. And look at me here. The computer really likes this. 2.7. Castles, that's the right move. Oh, I've done it again, haven't I? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to take... Oh, it was something silly, wasn't it? It was something... I reckon it was that. And then you take with check and then you win it back, maybe? Oh, no, you take that. Oh, my... It was... Oh, it was something sick, isn't it? Yeah, what was the... What was it? What was that? Wow, I should have just taken that. Ooh. Okay, yeah, right. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. But we castled and then challenged the bishop, and we just got to have more of an idea when we're making these moves. We pushed it again, which is really bad. We're just exposing our king again. So next game, we're not going to do that. Right, okay, we go in there. I didn't want to take in the end because I just thought that just opens up his rook, and I was scared of that. So when he took, I was okay with that. And the computer likes that for me. And this is where things got a little bit kind of... Yeah, that was silly. What should I have done? Taken with the pawn? And exchange queens? Okay. Yeah, alright. Okay, this was a situation because this is where we looked at before. And if I hadn't moved that, for example, then he comes in here and he's got eyes on these two. So I wasn't sure where to go. Computer says it's a good move, but the best move would have been would have been to attack that, which completely makes sense. And then if he comes in there, then maybe we just take that, and just say good night to say goodbye to the... No, but he takes a check. Oh no, because if I take, for example, here, sorry, my bad. So, no, but hang on, if he comes in there, then I can just move and it's still under pressure. So yeah, I missed it. I should have, I was too defensive. Okay, so, and then I make a series of mistakes, I think, because the computer, yeah, computer hates that. Where's the pawn without defenders? Oh, that one there. Okay, yeah, found that. It's fine. So now it's completely, well, I'm slightly ahead, but there's nothing in it. Now this is where I thought, was there anything in it at all? But there wasn't. There wasn't at all. That was fine. That was okay. And now I was worried. Just all these checks coming in. Okay, so that was a good move. I like that. I was happy with that. Then if he takes, I just didn't want to be in check from that situation. Okay, now I was thinking, right, just check him. And then we actually very shortly end up in a good position. So I'm pushing this forward now, and that actually was the winning pawn. So I did have the right idea of trying to look after it as well, at the expense of potentially losing these two. I know he had 3 here, but he had to be a bit cautious of this. So then he comes back wide about it. And then I do this because obviously if he takes with the queen in check, I have to take with this. Then he takes with this. I take back. Now it's his turn. He moves there. Then I move here. Then he can't go into the square because he'd be in check. So then I can but then he could go there. But that, so the king would be there and my pawn would be there. Is that right? I think I messed up my calculation there. Whatever. Anyway, look. Okay, then I take. That was great. That was a great move. And then we just do that. But I thought to myself, so he wanted me to push on again. But I thought, take the pawn, and then he'll come and challenge that again. Then I thought, get back in there and do it again. So I just thought, nick the pawn for the time being, and then get back on the case. So, and at this point, I thought, hang on a sec, he moves his king, and I'm like, oh my god, I need to do the same. And then I get my king involved, and now the computer just likes my situation. I couldn't find a move. Oh my god. No, I couldn't. That's a mistake. I give him a check. Best? Yeah, okay. I just wanted to be slightly closer to the action. He does that. That's fine. And I was happy to swap queens because that's just getting home in 2 moves. By now my clock was sort of going down to a minute now. And now he has to come back with a check. I come out. And then I get him with a check, which, forget the 3 pawns. I wanted to promote. And then here, that's a good move. That's fine. And that was a mistake. That was a real mistake. Just let me take the pawn. And there was no more, I don't think there were any more checks after that. So that was pretty much it. He has to take, and then I take, and then from there, I'm just cleaning up these pawns. It's as simple as that. That's king's not going anywhere, which means this pawn's not going anywhere. And then that could promote another time if needs be. And I could even sack the queen at some point. So that was just game. It's got me playing like a 12-50. Yeah, I can't argue with that. 1 win, one loss. So I guess we're going to have another one. So let's see what happens. I've only just calmed down after that game, honestly. Chess is such a buzz. It's so fun. Okay, cool. So we're going to go for the English again because it didn't serve us right last time, so we're going to make it right this time. Okay. Now we're going to play solid. I'm not going to advance all our pawns forward this time. We're not going to expose the king. And we're just going to keep it real solid, okay? So this time, we're going to do the same again. Although sometimes I do go for the f3, which is all right. That serves me well as well, sometimes. So, develop. Okay, that's fine. Interesting. So this is going to be one close situation. If I take back. Wow, okay. This pawn structure's nice. Looking all right. Okay. Now, let's think of some ideas. So I really don't want to move this. After the last few times, this has got me into a lot of trouble. So maybe ideas of, let's think of some ideas here. we do that and he pushes on, we just take. So that's not really an issue. So do you know what? Only because it's pretty closed at the moment, it's not really, that's pretty safe in my eyes. Okay, so I think what we're going to do here is take with the, this is the question, do we take with the knight, bishop or rook? No way we're taking with the pawn, because at the moment these two are in front of my king and they're going to stay there if I can help it. So I say we take with the, if that comes in, where can that go? There, and then the queen comes in there if that wasn't there, for example, and then mate. It's far-fetched, but I think maybe we just need to, if we go here, maybe he'll start pushing out his pawns and stuff. Okay, at the moment, he's attacking my rook. So that needs to be saved. And the way to do that is just step to the side. The only reason I'm taking slightly longer was because I'm worried about another attack there, which he can do, which is currently defended. So it's not much of an issue for the time being. Come with a check. I'm just going to take. Why? Okay, why has he done that? Why has he done that? I don't understand it. What's he looking to do? Get this out? No. I don't get it. Okay, so I am going to, can he attack this anyway? See, these blimmin' things. Could attack it if this wasn't there, and I need to move this at some point to open up the e-file. So what I'm going to do is I am going to develop, because at the moment this has got no potential, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. If he takes, I'll probably take with the pawn. No, is there a way? How can I get this into action? Is the question. No, I'm not gonna. Do you know what? If he takes, I'm going to take with the rook. Wow, okay, so that's completely closed. Look at this. Okay, this is interesting. So, at the moment, I know I said I'm not going to push my pawns, but sometimes I can't help myself. So, if I do that and do that, and then I just completely open things up. So maybe I want to get this into the game really badly. Like really badly. So I just don't know what to do here. Look what I've done. Does this need to come into action here? No, it doesn't. Because like, he can come in here and attack that, defended by this. But obviously this is doing a job for the time being. So maybe we push. I want to get this one off this line here. Don't like it at all. And obviously it's coming with a check potentially as well. And this is just defending that. So if I push this and get out of the way, that's okay. Then he goes back, then I might start putting over my rook, and then I'm going to advance forward. Okay, he really wants to stay on that line. Okay, so I am now going to attack this, and that means that the only way to defend the rook is to part with your bishop. Comes in with a, yeah, see, that's fine, that suits me. That bishop wasn't very nice and it was causing me a few problems. So happy to say goodbye, and I'm going to move here. Okay, lining these two up now. That's not bad. I can't do anything for now. Defended 3 times. But what we are going to think about doing is maybe... Okay, that's not currently defended. So we are going to defend it. We've got to defend it. And then we're going to try and move here. Then we're going to try and move here. So that's what we're going to do first. He could go there to defend it. Yeah, that's a good move. And then he's got ideas of a check. So if I go here, for example, is there anything else brutal he can do? Yeah, there is. So for example, if he takes there, he's got that and that. So what I'm going to do now is, but then if he does that, I'm trying to think. So say he was to do that, I would take that, he would take me, and then I would take back. So it's not an issue, I don't think. So hang on, that's absolutely fine. I think, yes, yeah, that's fine. Now I'm pinning him, which means he cannot move that because the king would be in check. So now he's messing about. So if that wasn't, okay, if that wasn't there or there, coming for a little, right. Now, what are we going to do here? Is the question. How about we try and get this involved a bit more? But then that's just a free, no it's not, because the king can just move now, and then he's got the 2 eyes on this, so I kind of need to keep that there. How if we just move forward? Ooh, see, I'm seeing it now, look. Yeah, no, that's fine if we move forward. That's fine. Worried about this, or even worse, that and that. Okay, what are you doing now? What are you up to? Don't like it. What? I just don't understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to attack that, isn't he? I've got to connect these. I have got to connect them. I think that's okay. Can't check still because he'd still be in check. Look at my time. Wow, okay. I take. You can't take that. Yeah, see, that was a mistake because you can't take back with this because he'd be in check. Take with the queen, you lose that. So again, we're riding our luck a little bit. And I need to work on that English, but I do like it. It's just got so many different things that happens, and I'm going to stick with it for the time being. But I'm going to definitely do a bit more studying on it because, as you can see, I'm all over the shop with it. But look, I had some fun. We got a couple of victories and 1 loss, and the last one was pretty exciting, wasn't it? It was that was good fun. So the game review. Let's have a little look. Right, okay, so okay, not too bad. 78% rating on that one. No blunders. It's got me playing like a 1650, which is where I need to get back to urgently. Okay, so we went for this. And then we fianchetto, yeah, that's fine. It's all very, very standard English kind of initial setup, which is absolutely okay. And then we got into some sort of like connect 4 type thing, and he did the same over that side, so it was quite funny. But I wasn't sure what to take with there. What did it want? Yeah, okay, maybe more mobile, I guess. I mean, okay, so we took with the bishop, and then we had to get out of the way, and I mean, that bishop really worried me for a long time, So I was happy to part with it in the end and get rid of it, but I just wasn't, yeah. I mean, I thought the computer would be saying I was in a bit of trouble just because, again, I exposed the king, and here it doesn't like this. That wasn't the right. Would you want me to come in there? Yeah, it did. I thought that, but I just didn't like. I know that was defended with the knight, but that's still a bit of a brutal pin, isn't it? Let's be honest. And I wanted to move my knight. I didn't want it to just sit there and protect. Because then surely you've got ideas of maybe getting that out of the way, moving this here. And I don't know, I'm not sure, but it worried me. Computer says I was absolutely fine. It was 1.7. And then he goes back. Well, hang on a minute. What did it want? So it wanted you to lose the rook. Okay. Whatever it was, gone way over my head. Yeah, okay. Then I got rid of it, and I was really happy about that. Then I thought, okay, double them up. Computer hates that. Okay, then he attacks the undefended knight. Then I back it up with this. Okay, that's a good move. It's fine. Okay, then I do that, and I was happy with... What was a good option? Okay. But I was happy with that. I didn't mind that. And then that's a really bad move. Okay, it wants it again. It really wants that. Okay. Again, pawns in the center is something I need to work on. And yeah, I'm definitely going to write this stuff down, and I will have a little go when I've got some spare time. And then the queen comes out. And then you bring your other rook into the game. And that is just a mistake. You take... Oh, wanted me to take with this. Threatening the queen. Okay, it's even better. But either way, he made the mistake. I think he forgot that he was pinned. But look, it was a victory. So 2 victories, 1 loss. And that was day number 12. And listen, thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, give it a like. Give me a comment or subscribe, and I will see you guys very soon. Thank you very much again. See you later. Bye-bye.